Think we're good to go. So, hello everyone. It's me, it's Jacob, and it's Modern Horizons 3 release day on MTGO, which is great because Blue Red got a lot of really good stuff. Storm is apparently back. There's a bunch of fun new archetypes that we're not going to be able to play because none of the bots that let you buy cards are working for me. And because I'm not part of the MTGO content creator program, I don't get the cards for free, which is fine. That totally makes sense. But it does make it hard for me to actually get the cards that I need for the decks that I wanted to play for you guys today. However, I can go over what those decks are, and we can do some limited, hoping to pull some Tamiyos. So I have I have 3 decks that I've been working on since spoiler season finished. Blue-red tempo list with 4 Tamiyos and some invert polarities. We got one in the side. A burn list that is actually Rakdos instead of Boros because we're trying to make the most out of Amped Raptor, which means going into Bump in the Night for an extra density of 1-drops over Skewer the Critics and Riftbolt is good, and it's also running 4 Barbarian Ring as kind of like an upgrade from the card draw lands, just as a way to kill the opponent. The only things we're missing from this are Barbarian Ring, which is a reprint, and Amped Raptor. So if we see some Amped Raptors during our draft, this will probably be the easiest deck to upgrade. And then there's Ruby Storm. I originally had a blue splash in the side for like Fluster Storms and Void Snares, but then I just realized Pick Your Poison kind of does everything Void Snare wants to be doing anyway. And I saw Aspiring Spike was also kind of like leaning towards the Storm deck, which is really good. However, I think he's wrong about Jengatha as the companion over just like having Pinnacle Monk, because you effectively need to pay 8 mana over the course of 2 turns to play Jengatha. Jengatha doesn't synergize with your deck at all. You're not winning via beatdown, and the Pinnacle Monk actually does something for your deck. You can rebuy a Glimpse of Impossible, which in my testing this card has overperformed a lot, a Reckless Impulse, a Ritual, what have you. And with the Ruby medallions out, you can get this discounted pretty high. I also think he was running the wrong number of lands. I ran 16 lands through the hypergeometric calculator, and he had maybe like a 60% chance to have 2 lands or more in your opening hand, which is just really not where you want to be in a combo deck. You don't want to mulligan a whole bunch if you don't have to, especially if your hand is like great, but you just don't have lands. I think going up to 18, like the regular Storm decks of old, is good. I dropped the Dragon Rage Channelers, not because I think that they're bad, but because most of the time on turn 1, I think you want to fetch out your commercial district, and there's just better cards to have. I do think that just having more glimpse effects to churn through your deck is ideal, and you really kind of want to like blink their removal, right? So I could be wrong about Dragon Rage Channeler. I feel like I'm not wrong about the lands or Jengatha. But for this, we need Rouse, which is going to be pretty difficult to get. And we're going to need Glimpse of the Impossible and Pinnacle Monk, which are probably not going to be difficult to get. But we can't access the buy bots, at least not at this stage. So, oh, and Ruby Medallion, but we can get those from the rental service because it is a reprint. So, Burn and Blue-red Tempo are probably going to be the easiest, and then Ruby Storm. And while we're drafting, if we see any of these cards, we're just going to pick them up. And yeah, we are just going to jump right in to draft leagues and see how it goes. There's a lot of people drafting, naturally, because they want those cards, you know. And I think this will be a fun way to kind of explore the format. I've always loved drafting Modern Horizon sets because the power level tends to be pretty high, and it's just a lot of fun playing with power, right? So yeah, I think we're gonna have a good time. Go to Twitch and make sure everything is good. Alrighty. 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 Let me update stream elements. What do you do? Crom the Undertaker gets +1/+1, where X is the greatest power among creatures in your graveyard. Whenever he attacks, each player mills a card. During each of your turns, you may play a land or cast a spell from among cards in your graveyards that were put there from libraries this turn. That seems really good. We also got Kalia the Vast, which probably not going to be as good. I don't really like committing to Jund right off the bat, so I'm just going to take a discharge, keep myself open. We're going to secure that in while I update stream elements. One second. Ooh, we got Flare of Duplication. That's nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. You may sacrifice a non-token red creature rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Well, we already know that we want to be in red. We could take the Signpost, Scurry of Gremlins. When it enters the battlefield, create 2. Then you get an amount of energy equal to the number of creatures you control. That seems like a really, really good way just to close out the game. I probably want that over Flare of Duplication. If we're taking that, we definitely also want the Conduit Goblin. So we got some good Boros cards here. Gotta figure out how to update Streamlabs. Okay, let's see. Pyro Surfer seems really good. Especially if we're running lots of tokens. Yeah, I'm gonna take that as well. Yeah, this just seems like it's going to be a really, really good aggressive deck. We're going to want a lot of token generators to go wide. We got some nice energy type stuff. This doesn't give itself haste, which is a bit annoying. I think that's fine. Let's see. We got the Necrobloom. We got Ral in the Implicit Maze. This card did wonders for me during pre-release. I'm definitely taking that. Just a really good way to clear the board. Closest thing to a board wipe you got next to Toxic Deluge. Man, it looks like energy is really open. When this enters the battlefield, you get energy. You may pay energy. Target creature you control gains lifelink until the end of turn. I like this better than the tap land. I think if we decide to splash into another color, we are going to want these gargoyles. And you can easily splash into another color in this deck. I mean, like, we know we're going to want red as our main one, but we don't know if blue or white are going to be our splash colors yet. So I think it's good just to take these gargoyles just as like an insurance policy. 2/2 flyer that can give something lifelink just seems pretty good as well. Got lots of good options here. So happy to be drafting this set. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'd prefer if we were just in there playing Modern with like everybody else, but can't really happen currently. Ooh, okay, so we got the Inventor's Axe. This card's great in an aggressive deck. It's basically Bone Splinter, but it gives you energy. And it just auto attaches to something. Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, that's a tasty little combat trick. And it's likely that we can't like re-equip it a lot of the times unless we want to just use some of our energy, but I think it's fine. And Kalia the Vast wield. I think we just take Thraben Charm. Don't know if I want to run that main deck or side yet. Probably main deck. You know, if we're going wide, it's a decent removal spell. Just gotta make sure that we don't get walled off. Which I think the Riddlegate Gargoyles will help with that, because even if we get walled off on the ground, we can still fly. Don't have any of the lands for mana fixing, though. Conduit Goblin Wield, that is excellent news for us. We got good top-end cards with Scurry of Gremlins and Ral in the Implicit Maze. Pyro Surfer seems good. Let's see. I'll take the Bountiful Landscape. We likely won't be playing it. But if we take fixing, it'll be more likely that other people will prioritize fixing the deeper we go, which could open up some opportunities for us. Definitely taking the Skyclaw. It's just a really good energy card. Nice and aggressive. And the Slith. Slith is just another really, really good attacker. You can keep giving it first strike if you want. In a dedicated energy deck, probably one of the best white commons in the set. Just based on like what little I've played with it so far. Got us a nice little aggressive deck here. We'll take Electrozoa, we'll put it in the side. Still no like bomb rares or anything like that, but we don't really like need rares. We got good synergy currently. Argent Dialis. It enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. Whenever 2 or more creatures attack, put an oil counter on it. And we can remove 2 oil counters, exile another target non-land permanent. Its controller draws 2 cards. I don't know how good that is. I feel like I just want the Fanged Flames instead, because it's just good removal. Argent Dialis, like, yes, you can pay an oil counter to, like, kill one of your opponent's things or kill one of your things and draw 2. But I feel like that's more of a late game card, and we're not really looking to get to the late game. We're looking to just wham bam, attack you, have you die. Shifting Woodland. I don't know how much Shifting Woodland is. But I don't think it really matters. I think we just want to, like, play to our strengths here. There's really nothing, like, good in this pack, is the thing. How much is Shifting Woodland? It's 10 ticks. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this, because it's free money, and the rest of this pack is not good. And Windswept Heath, honestly, because, like, we could get Royal Cartographer, but again, that's not really, like, a super aggressive card, even if we go into the blue splash. Furnace Hellkite, we really don't have a lot of artifacts, so this is mostly just going to be, like, 7 mana, maybe a 6 mana. Yeah, I'm just taking the Windswept Heath. Might as well. Like, there's really nothing there that can, like, help with us anyway. Like, maybe we take the dragon and then we get some, like, more artifacts in the future, but I just don't see it. Okay, now we got some good stuff. Definitely taking Reiterating Bolt. It's very solid removal. Now we got Fang Flames, Reiterating Bolt, and Rallin the Implicit Maze, and Galvanic Discharge. I think we are good on removal for a little bit. I'd like more Thieving Sky Claws. Maybe more token generators. Maybe some flyers. I don't think we're going to be able to do the blue splash just because our fixing hasn't been really good. Let's see. We got another Inventor's Axe. But we also got another Conduit Goblin. I'm just going to keep taking those. Two drop slots looking pretty good. Just gotta make sure that we have some decent top end to go with it. Giving the Thieving Skyclaw, Thriving Skyclaw haste seems excellent and definitely something that we want to do. But between Raven Charm, Reiterating Bolt, Fanged Flames, and Discharge, I think we're good on removal. Mostly just want some good creatures now. Ooh, like this. Voltstorm Angel gives us energy. Gains Vigilance and Lifelink. Other creatures get +1. This is the perfect top end for our deck. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't want a better creature for this deck. Seems perfect for the Boros shell. It would be nice if we could splash blue, but we might not need it. Let's see. Might just take Shattered Landscape here. Because I don't think we actually generate enough energy for Phyrexian Ironworks. That's more something for the blue-red deck. Like, most of our energy, we're just using it to, like, attack, attack, attack. We're not really being a control deck here. Like, between Conduit Goblin, the Slith, Voltstorm Angel, and the Skyclaw, and, you know, Scurry of Gremlins, what energy we have will mostly just be used for, like, combat buffs, and, like, maybe casting Reiterating Bolt. But we're definitely gonna need fixing, and there's Amped Raptor. We could take another Conduit Goblin, but Amped Raptor's one of the cards that we actually need for the burn deck. So now we are 3 Amped Raptors away from playing burn. Just wondering if you've read any good VNs lately. I'm in the middle of Chaos Head right now and enjoying it. I love Chaos Head. I absolutely love Chaos Head. There are parts of it where it tries to be, like, scary and kind of falls flat, but the atmosphere is really, really good. Takumi's literally my favorite protagonist in any visual novel ever. It's not close. Aoi Tori is really good. Would recommend. Thing about Aoi Tori is, like, a bunch of the middle routes are kind of bland, not gonna lie. They're a little bland. Um and from the start you know you want to focus on like who the main girl is, but the game kind of like wastes your time. Makes you go through like a bunch of other routes before you can get to her route. But once you get to her route, it is an absolute trip. It is an eroge though. So um if you're not into that, then forget my recommendation. Um, okay, yeah, I picked that up and haven't read it yet. I know it's similar to Amatsumi, Amatsusumi. Yeah, it's the same studio, I believe. It's the same studio, but the environment and the characters are different. Um, which is really really cool because I like the we're in like a Christian school type environment like a lot better personally. Um, I actually haven't read Amatsumi um, yet. It is on my list, especially after reading Aoi. I literally just picked up Aoi because the main girl looks like Judith, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks like Judith. I wonder if she acts like Judith too, and like she totally does. Yeah, I literally just picked up that game because I'm like, Christian setting with a girl who looks like one of the girls in my game, like sign me up. Definitely taking the unstable amulet here, not just because it's good in our deck, but it's one of the cards that we actually need. And taking the bug here as well, just because it's another good aggressive energy payoff. But yeah, I like Chaos Head a lot. The ending gets a little goofy. I won't spoil anything. Um, but the opening is really strong. The protagonist is great. Takumi is such a piece of shit, but he does everything the story needs him to without being like pandering, right? He fits his role as a protagonist super well. I could talk about Chaos Head for like a long time, but I will not. I don't think I actually want Siege Smash in the main deck. Ooh, Flooded Strand. That could actually help a Splash Blue. Is it better than Thraben Charm though? Oh yeah, for sure. You finish up Chaos Head and then find me. Find me later. We'll talk turkey about that. I think I think I take the Flooded Strand cuz like maybe the dragon's good enough. Dragon's probably good enough. I'm going to take the dragon. Gonna take another discharge. And now our deck is really cooking. Ooh, we got Party Thrasher. That's some good card advantage. Well, not good card advantage, but like good card selection. I think I take that and I get rid of the dragon. Meteoric Mace. Do I even want that? I think I'd rather have the living weapon. Just because we're so aggressive, right? Yeah, I think I'd rather have that. Got. If it was kicked, enters the battlefield with two 1/1 counters, but we don't have any colorless mana. I'll take Power Balance. Probably not going to play it, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't like Chaos Child, but I'm not gonna ruin your fun. Because really, like a lot of the reasons why I don't like Chaos Child are like I couldn't stop comparing it to Chaos Head, and I really, really like that game. And like really your mileage will vary, depending on like what you're reading. and like who you are as a person. I don't wanna get into why I didn't like Chaos Child, but yeah. Ooh, definitely want this Perilous Landscape, because it's just more fixing. If that flooded strand of wheels, we could run the Riddle Gargoyles, but I feel like it's not even necessary at this point. Our deck is super aggressive. Probably need to cut something. Yeah, I haven't read Anonymous Code. That's on my list. Steins Gate I have read. Um, Chaos Head, Chaos Child, of course. I read a little bit of Robotics Notes, but then dropped it. It just the tone wasn't dire. Like, I don't want to say Robotics Notes is bad, because it's not. Like, I could like pick up what they were putting down, right? But it just didn't have the same sense of urgency that some of the other science adventure VNs had. Exactly. And I honestly respect the writers for like trying new things. Like, I totally get that, and I think it's really cool, but it was too like goofy and campy for me personally. Just not my thing. Not bad, but definitely not for me. I've heard nothing but good things about Anonymous Code, though. Cranial Ram seems so good, but I think we just take the extra fixing. And I think I get rid of Argent Dialis too. Maybe that's a mistake. I really want to splash blue, but I don't know if I can justify it. But no, I have VNs that I like more, right, than Steins Gate, but I think when it comes to like, okay, what is the best story, like in terms of like how it's actually constructed that you've read in a visual novel, I do think Steins Gate probably has the best story out of any VN that I've ever read. Which you wouldn't think that would be a hot take, but you know, sometimes it is, I guess. I really like this deck. I think it's. We got some good flyers with the Fledgling Dragon, the Skyclaw, and the Angel. We got some dudes to tap stuff down. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Um, is like maybe these cost too much. But if we're running 17 lands, we can probably get to 5 mana, right? That's what I'm hoping. And I've played Ral in the Implicit Maze before, and I know this card just is so good in the format with all the Scions running around. Because it even burns your opponent. It doesn't just burn their creatures, then it generates like card advantage. And I know this card is good. I don't know if the Angel's good. Yeah. No, say what you want about Visual Novel Database, but like it having Steins Gate and White Album 2 up there makes a lot of sense. I still haven't read White Album 2 just because like I typically don't like soap opera style works. Um which is funny because like I love Clan Ad. But I don't know, maybe that's not considered as much of a like soap opera style romance. But I'm sure White Album 2 is good, right? It's just there's other things that appeal to me more, right? That I'm reading. Okay, we're definitely gonna add these lands. 17. We'll see how it goes. This Zealot might be horrible, but I'm all about just like tapping dudes down in my aggressive deck. So. Yeah, I'm reading Musicus now, which is the last VN that I think Overdrive did. And it's starting really slow. Like I know it's gonna get better, but so far there's like no characters I've been introduced to that like I really care about. It seems like it has like a really strong moral core and like it's gonna say a lot of interesting things about music and like society's perception of music. But I not enough has happened in like the first like 7 hours to like really keep me engaged. I'm waiting for like those super super good character moments to like roll in that like make the whole thing worth it. I love the way the text is formatted though. The soundtrack of course is excellent. But like not a lot's happened. Yeah. Like it's one of those things where it's like I'm sure you're good, but it's hard for me to be like, would I rather play like MTGO or like go on a walk or like even do my day job, or would I rather like keep playing this VN and like hope it picks up the pace a little bit more? Whereas with like Aoi Tori, even if the middle was like really a huge slog, like that VN starts so well and so interestingly, and I was just hooked from the start. All right. If we can Raptor into a 2-drop, we are just sitting really pretty here. Exactly. It's something that I wanted to like work on a little bit with Siren's Call because I know that the first like the opening hour of Siren's Call is a bit slow and then like from all the reviews and like player feedback I'm like, "No, it gets really good after you run into Violet for the first time." But it's like I don't want to have like the same pacing problems as like some other VNs do, you know? Like I kind of wanted to hit the ground running, but I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. And I don't know if I should just like take the hit and be like, well, the first hour is a bit slow, but there's like some intrigue there, and not everyone will be put off by that. Cause ooh, definitely taking the Pyro Surfer here. Cause that gets haste. Give this haste. Like, they get to keep their Priest of Titania, but I'm hitting them for a lot here. Yeah, I haven't gotten any complaints about the pacing for Siren's Call past the opening, though, at least ones I'm not aware of, but it just stinks to be like, I'm gonna make my own VN, and, like, it's gonna have super clean pacing like a bunch of these other visual novels I like, and I feel like I didn't quite get there. Because not every visual novel has like super bad pacing at the start. Like I think Aoitori really starts strong. I think You and Me and Her starts strong. Higurashi has like my favorite opening scene for like any visual novel ever, with Keiichi just like with the bat. Like that scene is so good. But it's hard. It's hard to make it happen. Do I do I discharge anything here? I don't think I do. I think I play the Zealot and just keep beating them down. Like, we're here to do one thing, and it's attack. Hmm. That one I haven't heard of. Sell me on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I'll definitely watch that when I'm off stream. I'm gonna click that and then bookmark it. There we go. Okay, they're tapping that. That's rough, actually. Okay, so that gets a stun counter. We do have the Thriving Skyclaw now, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. No problem. I figure if you're gonna read it, you might as well read like the best version. Like that version doesn't have the new music in it yet, but it's playable from start to finish and has the new art, and it's just a lot better than the current beta out there. There we go. Okay, what do we actually do here? Discard any number of cards, then investigate twice for each one. Okay. And we get -2, -0 here. I think I'm just gonna kill this while I still can. Pay any amount of energy. I will pay 5. Okay. Just gonna kill that and probably attack here. I'll definitely put a 1/1 counter on this. We'll see if they block. They probably won't block. And Ghostfire Slice. Okay, that is annoying. Okay, we're gonna attach it to the Raptor. Just because I think as a much better hit. We're probably gonna sacrifice the Shattered Landscape. Yeah, exactly. The whole reason I didn't scurry there was because of the Tamio uh, saga. Wow, they discard Breaker Creation. That would have been absolutely nuts. They could have got that. That would have gained them so much life. And they get to draw some cards here, but, like, don't know how much I actually care about that. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we can just kill them. Because I'm gonna... Okay, they just concede. We didn't even need to play the scurry, which is honestly really good. Okay, it's doing the thing that we want it to do. So there's some sort of like Eldrazi ramp deck. I don't think we definitely don't bring in power balance. If they were like a lower curve deck, maybe I would. Yeah, it's got hexproof from each color. Like its toughness is a little low, but honestly, they gain so much life from it. I don't think it really matters. So far, this draft format's pretty fun, though. I know we're just playing like Boros beat you to death with these commons, but still, uh, really bad hand. I'm gonna mulligan that. This is a bit better. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna bottom one of the landscapes. It's still not good. I prefer doing this than going to 5. Okay. We'll get a plains here. Just to have an even distribution of stuff. It It does stink that Flamed Fangs is a sorcery, but we drew the Galvanic Discharge, which is honestly quite excellent. Ooh, you're gonna be in the Sealed RCQ? Good luck. I do much worse at Sealed than I do Draft. It's hard for me to make a good deck um, out of just like a bunch of packs of cards. I definitely am much better at drafting than I am at Sealed, so hats off to you. Yeah, I think we're gonna figure out like the speed of the format pretty well during this league, though. I'm just happy we got some cards for the burn deck and also for Storm. I know, like, you know, in a couple of hours we'll probably just be able to buy the cards we need from the bots, but wop. Okay, let's see if they play something we can discharge. They do. I'm just gonna discharge this now. I know we don't get any energy for it, but I really want to play the Skyclaw next turn. Yeah, no, I saw. I really hope that Storm's actually back. I love Storm. Absolutely love playing Storm. And I wanted Ral to be good. I really did, ever since he was spoiled. Okay, let's see. What do we do here? Is this non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke? Right. Okay. So we can, like, Party Thrasher and Fanged Flames something, potentially. We gotta stop them from generating a ton of mana. Sowing Mycospawn. So they're not kicking it. First of all, this is my least favorite card in the set. Not because I think it's bad, but the two things I hate most in this world are Fungus and Eldrazi. And they're just like, here's a mushroom, Eldrazi, Jacob, your favorite. I'm really happy they didn't blow up one of our lands, though, because I definitely just want to go Thrasher into Fanged Flames. Because I don't think we're going to get a better target than this for Fanged Flames, because they're getting to the point where they're just like, play my big Eldrazi that kills you. We're like getting to that stage of the game. Although maybe they just play something off of this 2 mana, and I'm like, we'll just race the mushroom. Reiterating Bolt seems pretty good. But I think I'm still going Fanged Flames here. Because we could theoretically, actually, I don't know, actually. Nah, Reiterating Bolt's just more versatile, right? I think I will pay the 3 to make this bigger, though. Yeah, with that card specifically, I find it interesting how they print a couple of cards that just tutor for specific lands. Yeah, between that and, like, Urza's Cave, it seems really, really good for depths, right? And there was that card they printed in the precon that just removes the counters from Dark Depths, the Cultist. So it seems like that deck's getting a lot of, like, cool stuff. Legacy scares me, though. Okay. Copy Crook. What is that copying? I assume Party Thrasher, right? Although maybe it just copies the Skyclaw so that they, like, think they have something to block with. Yeah, that's looking like it. But we can just kill that with Reiterating Bolt, right? You cast this spell, or when it dies, you get a spawn token. That's fine. Let's see. I don't know if I want to discard a card here. I don't think I do. I think I play Unstable Amulet and cast Reiterating Bolt on the Skyclaw. And then just swing for 4 in the air. Just keep it up. Like, maybe we cast something off of Unstable Amulet next turn, but I kind of want the... Actually, with Scurry of Gremlins, we could still pay 4 to, like, give dudes haste. Yeah, so we're doing it, kinda. Although, here comes a big Eldrazi. Let's see how much life they gain. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat. Now we start beating down again. I don't even think that I discard a card here either. I feel like I want to discard lands. Like, I feel like my goal is to just try and beat them down in the air, right? I haven't read Muramasa. I really want to. I gotta just, like, read all the top V and DB stuff, right? Higarashi's definitely my favorite. I have read Fate Stay Night. Um, Kirei Kotomine is one of my favorite. Like, unironically, he is one of my favorite visual novel characters. I have some issues with Nasu's writing. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to give anything haste. I don't think this changes the clock too much. Turn off auto yields. I think instead I'm just going to... Yeah, just gonna do that. Get some more energy. Feeling pretty good here. Oh, it's got Annihilator too. Shit. Um, that's not good. Oh, this has Annihilator too. Yeah, he's a great villain. Ooh, gosh. Well, I definitely sack the Scurry of Gremlins. Can we race this? Is it possible? I think it is. I think it is possible. I'm wondering if they have a way to, like, give this lifelink. I'm just gonna take 8. I'm not afraid of Annihilator. I'm a little afraid of Annihilator. And another big dude. Okay. Ooh, boy. This is rough. Okay, now we discard this. Thraben Charm. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. That has hexproof. That has hexproof. From each color we control. Whoops. So, we should have saved the Devoid spell for that. Okay. Okay. Kind of getting there. A little bit. Let's see. That will hit us for 14. That'll hit us for 14. That gives it plus 1 plus O in haste. Okay. I think I know what we do here. We give the conduit goblin haste. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played enough with Scurry, is the thing. I haven't played enough with it. Maybe we shouldn't have sacked it. I feel like, yeah, it would have been really good here. I think we have them dead next turn, though. Like, we'll have to do some blocking, but we should be okay. Yeah, I think we might still be able to win. They need to brick, is the thing. Like, they can Annihilator 2, we can sacrifice some lands. Definitely not sacking the Unstable Amulet, because I feel like that extra damage is gonna help. Ooh, equipping onto the spawn. You have a good point. Although if they do that, we can just block Breaker of Creation with a Gremlin token. Because this has hexproof from each color, so they can still equip it onto here. Which is the main thing I'm worried about. Okay, so they do that. I think that we sack a mountain and a plains. Yeah. And I think we block here, go to... Yeah, block here, go to... 2. Hope they don't have a flyer. Okay, that gives us 2 energy. That gives us 2 energy, and we can give it haste. Yeah, I think we win. They might have interaction here. My math might be off. Okay. Because they can block one of these. They can block exactly one of these, and then they just take the remaining damage, right? There we go. Whew. Okay, Boros hit you with stuff until you die. Worked. Okay, cool. Party Crasher having 4 toughness there was so nice. Okay, I think we built the deck correctly. Feeling pretty good about that. I definitely gotta get some water, though, so I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, I think if we kept Scurry, we could have won earlier as well. I'm chalking that one up to just me not knowing too much about the format, but Scurry seemed really strong there. I think we probably could have won. Definitely keeping this. We got some good flyers. We got the axe to make the flyers better as well. I think we're playing Perilous Landscape, sacking it to get a plains, and then probably just playing the Living Weapon. My friend James did excellent with this card during pre-release. He played a Mardu modular uh modified deck. And I played the energy deck. We came in first and second respectively. He did excellent with this Warkite. It's a very good card. Does this give first strike? It doesn't. Does stink we kind of drew land there because we need, and that was a mountain, because we need the double white for Voltstorm Angel. Okay, so they got some dudes. Yeah, exactly. It gets past all the spawns. Flying's just really, really good in this format. Okay, that's got Death Touch. So we can't really do much there. I'd like a 3-drop or even a 2-drop. Okay, that works. Not spending an energy. Fine hitting them for 3. We can play the Fledgling Dragon next turn. We can give that haste. That'll be really good. Very curious to see what their turn 4 play is. They could play the Worm Coil. Thankfully, that dies to Fanged Fangs and doesn't make any tokens, but we don't have Fanged Fangs yet. Or whatever it's called. Yep, it's the Worm Coil. I was afraid of that. That one's going to be hard to race. Not impossible, but difficult, right? Although the Zealot helps. I don't think we're giving anything haste. I definitely want the Zealot out, though, so we can start tapping down the Worm Coil larva. Because I think that's the only way we're going to win. This card is excellent at stabilizing. Yep, exactly. Oh, it only gets haste until the end of turn. So I wouldn't have been able to tap it on their turn. If it gave it haste permanently, absolutely. Ooh, Colossal Dread Mask. Now there's 2 things I want to tap down. Ugh. We could Voltstorm next turn. Actually, we can Voltstorm this turn, right? Yeah, we can Voltstorm, give it haste. Beginning of combat, it gains vigilance and lifelink. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think that's the play, and we tap down the Worm Coil. Okay. We're gonna give that haste. And we're gonna give it vigilance and lifelink, I think. Are there any untranslated VNs you'd like to read? There's the remake of Sui no Sora. I want to read that just because I didn't really like Subahebe, and I want to see if it's, any different or how it's different. That's probably like the one I am most interested in. Very curious how that one turns out. Because I know it's done, but it just hasn't been translated, right? Mm-hmm. I think we live in like a golden age of visual novel translation, to be completely honest. It's never been a better time to be a visual novel fan. Like, we are so freaking spoiled. Like, it could be better, don't get me wrong, but I really don't have any complaints. It's much better than how things were when I was a teenager. Let's just say that. Okay, let's see. I think we can just give our creatures plus one until the end of turn with the Volt Storm Angel. Because I think they're running out of gas. Don't think they got much going on right now. Okay. We're gonna give this haste. We're gonna give our dudes +1/+1 until the end of turn. And I think that's game. Unless their last spell's a removal spell. Nope, that's game. Yeah, it's so good. Like, if you told me, like, the sheer amount of translated VNs we would have when I was, like, in high school, I'd be like, you're an idiot. There's no reason for them to translate that stuff. There's no market for it over here. And, like, now there is. Hey, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah, for the well played. Voltstorm Angel doing work. I'm glad we were able to get to 5 mana reliably. That was like the big thing I was worried about with this deck. Ooh, and we even get an Amped Raptor. Mm-hmm. The cool thing is, like, it used to be that with translations, it'd be like, man, I kind of hope it gets translated, but, it's probably not going to happen. Now it, like, somewhat feels like an inevitability. Just because they're going to go down the line of all the VNs that they haven't translated, be like, well, we got time. Or at least that's how it feels. That might just be, like, copium on my part. Man, we can Amped Raptor next turn into Ral in the Implicit Maze. That'd be really funny. Definitely Amped Raptoring. Ooh. Yeah, definitely Amped Raptoring. Gonna discharge that. Gonna give Amped Raptor haste. Man, this feels like the deck. This feels like the deck. This feels so strong. Like, what do they do against this? I guess, like, play Toxic Deluge, but, maybe they don't have that. Ooh, another one of those. That's fine. We will just reiterating bolt it. Ah, it's so gross. Ah, that's so nasty. Okay. And no need to pay the energy here. because we just hit him for 8. Man. Yeah, no, Amped Raptor's a fucked up little magic card from the looks of it. Okay, they get to, like, play a 3/3. That's cool. Anyway, here's my Voltstorm Angel. Oh, gosh. How is this okay? Zoom, zoom. Oh my gosh. It's the perfect curve out. The math was all there. Oh, man. Did we even have any rares in our list? I don't think we do. I think this is just like, this is the Boros deck. I think we just built the Boros deck as perfect as it could be. Yeah, opponent. Come on. Okay, there you go. Yeah, no, I don't think... Did we have a rare? Nah. Just built the deck. Which I think is a rare. Oh, no, we do have Party Thrasher. We have Party Thrasher. And that's it. We got Party Thrasher, and that's it. Okay, let's see if we can 3-0. With Boros, fuck you. Boros Curb Stomp. I'm definitely keeping this. I'm definitely keeping this on the draw. I'd like a creature that we can soup up with Inventor's Axe, but I think this is a really good 5-drop. We have removal, got discharge. Oh, there we go. Exactly how we drew it up. Yeah, that's... I was looking at that list, and it seemed really, really good. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd love if Boom Bust was modern playable again. Flage, the Boros Titan, seemed excellent there. Cool thing is, all the content creators and streamers are playing the challenge like right now because they have the God accounts. So we're probably gonna figure out by the end of the day what works and what doesn't, which is really cool. I'm leaving open discharge, and I'm not gonna spend a mana giving this haste because a mana and energy giving this haste because I feel like there's better things to use. I could have Inventor's Axed here, but I feel like I'd rather Galvanic Discharge. Yeah, me too. I'm not going to any big events soon, but I definitely need to know what's good. Because I want blue-red to be good so bad. Let's see. I think this Chrysalisk is very annoying. I think I throw this on the Conduit Goblin. Because let's see. Now we got enough energy to kill. Let's see. Do I discard the kite? No. I don't know if I discard anything here, to be honest. Because I need to be able to fly and kill them. Because they're just gonna generate so many chump blockers. Yeah, Chrysalis is excellent. I'm not gonna discard anything, actually. I think I'm going Zealot. Yeah, and then this just dies. Like they don't have time. Yeah, they would have had to sack all their dudes in response to make me use all my energy, and that seems like a losing proposition for them. And now we got the Zealot to tap down whatever big thing they play next turn. Because they could sack all these Eldrazi spawn, but... Ooh. You said it, Hannah. Yeah, Writhing Chrysalis looking really good here. I don't think I discard anything here. I think I play Ral in the Implicit Maze. And they have to sack all the dudes. Mm-hmm. Man, this is absolutely nutty. Yeah, we're gonna need that kite. Okay, does 2 to each of them. And I don't think we attack. And I think we just tap down Writhing Chrysalis, call it a day. And then just fly on up. Okay, begin combat. Tap this guy. We got through one of them. If they play a third one, I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, they play a Nyxborn Hydra. That can block our flyer. And they got a Sylvan Safekeeper. Target creature you control gains Shroud. Okay. I'm gonna start with Ral's ability here. And I'm not gonna discard anything there. We're gonna go Pyro Surfer. Actually, do we go Pyro Surfer? I think we do. I can cast both of these, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let's see. They can hit me for 11. No, they can sack a land to give a creature Shroud. Hmm. They could do that. I think I just gotta start trading dudes. Is the sad thing. Do I want to... I'll give the flyer menace. Yes. Oh no, wait, hang on. I messed that up. I was thinking about the bug. I was thinking about the bug. Because they can just block the... Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I wasted an energy there. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. I thought I could give it menace with this bug. Safekeeper plus Chrysalis is so good. Let's see if they sack a land here. They probably will, right? Yep. It also has reach. Ooh, sneaky reach. Okay, so they got two reachers here. That's scary. That's super scary. It doesn't have trample yet, though. I think I just block here. Keep my life total healthy. I guess Spellgorger next turn. I don't think I do that either. I think I just keep making them sack lands. Eventually, they're gonna run out of lands. Hmm. Cost 4 to equip there. Yeah, I think I think I just keep doing this. Just make them run out of lands. Yeah, it gets bigger. That's fine. It needs to have how many counters? As long as it has 8 or more. Okay. Man, they are just going hard. I think I just take that. Ooh, that's really good. Oh, that's so good. That's that might win the game. Man. Okay, definitely discarding that. Ooh, do I want Fledgling Dragon? Or Reiterating Bolt? Feel like I want Reiterating Bolts. Actually, I have Threshold, right? I have Threshold. So this is just like a big dude. Hmm. I can't give it haste, which is sad. I don't have Threshold yet. I can get Threshold next turn. Man, this is tricky. Yeah, the air and the ground are super locked up. Yeah, Landscape gives me Threshold. I'll have 7 after I do that. Do they have a way to give this? Yep, they could kill me if they land with this. There's no way I'm getting past them on the ground, and I think the abilities of these guys are worth more. Okay, we discard this here. Do we take Volt Storm Angel? I feel like that's fine. Let's see, this gets rid of an enchantment. Yeah, I feel like I do want Volt Storm. Let's see. We equip here. And we can Fire Breathe. It's not quite lethal. No, it is. It actually is. Okay, so we sack here. Get a mountain. Reckless Pyro Surfer triggers. And now we go to attack. We attack here. We give this menace and +1. If they have removal for the dragon, we die. But otherwise, we just fire breathing twice and we win. Ooh-wee! How you like them apples? Ah. Ah, man. We found the line. Spellgorger was the worst creature out of all of those, and both of these abilities ended up coming in handy. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. Oh, man. Okay, begin sideboard. I don't think we bring anything in. Yep, I think we just run it back. I don't like this green screen, Hannah. 100% not a fan. Definitely keeping this. We can use this shattered landscape to get a plains. And I'm going to do that now. There is an argument for leaving up Galvanic Discharge, but I feel like that's going to come in handy more in the future. Man, really impressed with the Boros deck, honestly. We even have Scurry of Gremlins. As long as we can hit our lands, we're going to be good. Which, granted, we only have 2 out currently. And we got some decent removal, but... what are they doing here? Nyxborn Hydra? Okay. Yep, there we go. Alright. Besides Storm, I really want to play with Invert Polarity. I think that card's going to be really good. New Tamio looks excellent. I think Burn with Amp Raptor is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if it's going to be good, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. No idea if it'll be good. I think Invert Polarity is a disgusting Magic card, though. I think that card's going to see a lot of play. Specifically in the control decks. I think Flage is really good. Probably enough to bring Jeskai control back, or at least make the blue-white deck splash red. Tamio's probably the creature I'm most excited for, while Invert Polarity is the spell I'm most excited for. I'm gonna play a Zealot. Yeah, I think it's a very poorly designed card, right? Simply because, like, it should have been an energy card, right? It should have been like, pay 5 energy, you can gain control of the spell instead of just countering it, right? Because blue-red was already part of the energy deck. And instead, they're just like, oh, these Izzet players, they love their coin flipping. Coin flips. Flip your coins. It's just cringe. It's really cringe. And it really should have just been an energy card. Is it fun having your shit stolen? No. But is it an appropriate thing for modern power level? Yes. The power level's not the problem. It shouldn't have coin flipping on it. Yeah, exactly. They're EDH cards, right? You know, like, you put them in your Sakashima and Krark decks, call it a day. But definitely should have just been an energy card. I don't know why it wasn't. What are they doing here? That dies to Galvanic Discharge. Ooh, 3-0! 3-0 with the Modern Horizons draft. You love to see it. Woo! Okay, energy. It's real. It's fucking real. That was really good. No complaints there. Like, absolutely no complaints. We have enough play points to go again. And let's see. What are we missing? We need 3 more amped raptors to unlock burn, so to speak. I could just open the packs. Maybe there's some stuff in the packs. Or I could just use those to draft. I kind of want to do another draft before I decide what to do with these, just because I don't have a lot of tickets. Um, before I do anything though, I think I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back, guys. First of all, probably should update the record. Currently 3-0 with drafting Modern Horizons. Yahoo. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hi. We are back. Okay, so draft format seems fun. Let's see if we can just win another one. Might as well, right? Oh, and we're already in there. Okay. Um uh Pack one, pick one unstable amulet? Cause we need that card. Sure. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can build the exact same deck again. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna force that or anything. But we do need this card. We do need that card. So we might as well. Might as well take it. It did excellent work for us in the Boros deck. So as long as energy is open and gets good cards, we should be okay. Pyro Surfer felt really good in that deck. As did like the Boros Goblin. That guy was good. Did literally everything we wanted. Okay, we got Dismember Ulalek. Oh, we got another unstable amulet. Sweet. We're only missing one unstable amulet now. Let's go. Like, okay. Okay, yeah, please join the Discord. Yeah, no, visual novels should be like a community thing. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta have people to, like, actually talk about them and, like, have a good time. Dismember's probably the pick. 4 damage is a lot in limited, though, is the thing. Echoes of Eternity. I'll give you the Discord link, though. Invite people. Copy. Never. Generate new link. Copy. There you go. I don't even know what the pick here is, to be honest. Maybe it's Suppression Ray? I feel like it's Suppression Ray. Okay, what do we take here? Man, there's not a lot of good red stuff here. Siege Smash is like medium. Maybe Molten Gatekeeper. Feel like I want Tempest Harvester. Got another Tempest Harvester. Reform seems funny. But I feel like Tempest Harvester functions better with like what our deck is. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. You probably need to be like a black deck to make Reform work. Like, it's funny, but I feel like the looters just are better. And we got like kind of a cool engine here, right? Got some card draw. We just need like things to actually win the game. So we're probably being blue-red this time instead of Boros. Yeah. I feel the same. And there's like a lot of exile removal in this set anyway. Like, you got that red spell, you got the white spell, sorcery speed that you can kick to exile basically anything. There's just not a lot of good like damage based removal, right? Most of it's exile. Ooh. Could get another axe. Or could get our third Tempest Harvester. I like the axe. It overperformed, honestly. It really did. Like, it gives us energy. We can flash it in. turn like any threat into like a serious threat. And like blue seems like relatively open, so there might even be a chance that we see that Tempest Harvester come back. May have it enter the battlefield as a copy of an enchantment you control. Accept it as you may exile it and return it back to the battlefield. No. No, that doesn't seem any good. Guess I'll take Demon Inferior. This card's not good, though. Cost one less for each card you've drawn this turn. Yeah, maybe that's good. But yeah, thankfully, I'm not the only one in the Discord that talks about visual novels either. They're very friendly over there, so don't worry. You will definitely have a home. Blue Terminate, eh? Okay. Okay. If you can draw a lot of cards, or even just like one card, I can see this being good at like 3 mana, right? I said blue was open. Now look at me. Just taking Sage of the Unknowable. Oh, wait a minute. Is this... Oh my goodness, you're right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I see it. I was forgetting about the first card you drew every turn. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And we already have the Tempest Harvesters too, so like... Wow, how did Rallin the Implicit Maze wheel? This card's incredible. It's absurd that wheeled. Our threats aren't good, is the thing. Like, our spells are good. I think Unstable Amulet and the Axe and, like, Rouse good. All of our red spells are good. And I guess Demon Inferior is going to be good, too. Hey, it's the Cyclops. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're definitely getting somewhere. Definitely want Suppression Ray. Take Demon Inferior. I'm gonna take the landscape, not because we're gonna use it, but like, again, if we take fixing, people will be more incentivized to take fixing further down the line, which will give us more options. Taking the snow-covered waste because it looks cool. And that is honestly the only reason. Okay, Tamio, let's go. No Tamio, but got Flare of Duplication. You sacrifice a non-token red creature to copy a thing. That's... seems like a big no to me. Ether Spike could be good. Serum Visionary, maybe, but I feel like we need, like, sacrifice stuff to go there. That's basically just a counter spell if we build our deck correct. Ooh. Do I want the bug or do I want Ragged Flames? I did. I did. Way back in the thing in the ice days. Those were simpler times. One might say better times. Waddle seems good. Just flash that in, counter a thing. That seems really good, but Rush of Inspiration not only is fixing, but it works better with our deck. Because we got the Demon Inferiors and all the energy stuff going on. We only have like 3 creatures, though, is the thing. Uh, we're gonna need some more defensive stuff, I feel. We got a lot of interaction and card draw, and not a lot of ways to just like prevent us from dying. Yeah, no, for sure. It's like we'll figure out how we win later. For now, we play the interactive spells. Ah, unfathomable truths, instant speed draw 3. That seems really good. More card draw. More not solving this deck's problem. This is basically a 3-drop. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. We'll get some good creatures eventually, right? I guess Sage of the Unknowable is technically a blocker, but we're not running lots of Eldrazi's. We have like one colorless spell in the form of like I haven't played the Trails series, but I love Persona. I grew up with Persona. Big fan of the Persona games. I don't like 5 too much. But I love 4 and I love 3. I especially love the 3 remake. Does Paper Mario count? Cause I love me Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. That one's one of my favorites. Um, Mostly the Persona series. Siren's Call's inspired a lot by Persona 4 in particular. I'm more of a fan of like horror games when I'm not playing visual novels, is the thing. Ooh, I think Spawn Gang Commander. We wanted a good threat, and that's the one. Hey, another Ral in the Implicit Maze. Let's go. Yeah, three remake is very good. Um, they fixed a lot of the issues I had with that game. They got rid of the fatigue system, which is really good. You get to spend more time with Shinji, which is always a plus. I love my boy. I think we take Seething Landscape. Coping, coping, and seething. And what else do we take? Yeah, Gamer FMC is a bit annoying, but that's what mods are for. They modded her in, thankfully. Drownyard Lurker. That's probably the one. Yeah, that's probably the one. And the bug came back. Let's go. And yeah, I think I'd take Drownyard Lurker just to cycle and like as a good top-in threat. Yeah, they modded FMC into the game, which is really good. You don't have access to any of her social links, sadly, which is really annoying. But it's the best they could do. And it would have been a lot of work. It would have been a lot of work, but I wish they did it anyway. Oh my goodness, we got Layla. It's over. It's never been more over. This has to be like one of the best threats for this deck, right? She just snowballs so quick. It's never been more over. Okay, got some good card draw. Got some decent top in. Got some good ways to stall the game. Don't really have a lot of instant speed removal, which is sad. But we got some stuff. I feel like the axe might not even be necessary just because our creatures aren't that good. There's Galvanic Discharge. Okay. Here we go. And what else do we do here? Could take more of the cycling Eldrazi. I don't hate that. Gives us good things to do on turn 3. Cycle, make a dude to ramp into our good stuff. Yeah, this, I'm feeling this really. Our top end's nice. We just have to make sure that we can, like, actually survive long enough to do the things that we want to do. Which I think we can. I think we can do that. We got some good removal. I've been a big fan of Electrozoa just in these more controlling style decks. Just, okay, flash it in if they don't play into our counter magic. It also never hurts to have more flyers, right? Exactly. We got another suppression ray. But I think I want Bountiful Landscape instead. Just so I don't have as many tap lands. Enchanted Cruiser loses all power. Yeah, this pack's not good for us. How good is Corrupted Shapeshifter? I imagine it's pretty good just at blocking, right? Like, make it a 0-12 with Defender. They're just never getting through that. But, I don't know. At 4 mana is a lot, right? Oh, it turns into a 3/3 flyer, too? I thought it was like a 5, like a 2/5 Vigilance or like a 0-12 Defender. I'll have to look at that again. Oh yeah, I just didn't read this first mode. Um, yeah, that seems solid. 3/3 flyer for 4 or defender. That seems good. Yeah, that seems really good. Yeah, I feel it. I don't really know about Specimen just because we don't have a lot of things to protect. Like, yeah, they might try to kill our Drown Yard Lurker, but that costs 7 mana, so we can't probably hold up, like, play Lurker, protect it. Although a 1/4 is a good blocker. Maybe we should take in Specimen, just because it's also a land. Definitely taking the Ether Spike. Yeah, I like most of the spell lands. I just paying 3 life is a lot when you're a control deck. I don't know, maybe I should have taken it. Got the counter magic. Got the energy production. Got Layla. Ooh. Do I put enough stuff in the graveyard for Dragon? Dragon's probably just good no matter what. Don't know if I'm playing that. Maybe Sage of the Unknowable is good, considering how many colorless things I have. We're gonna have to make some cuts here. Gotta cut 4 things. We're mostly playing at instant speed here. Gonna draw a lot of cards off of Unstable Amulet. Shapeshifter seems like a good flexible card. Okay. Probably can go down a Drownyard Lurker just because 3 is a lot. Definitely a lot. I feel like the Fanged Flames are essential. I like the Harvesters and the Bug just as a way to give us more energy. Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was awesome chatting with you. I hope you have a great rest of the day and take care of yourself, alright? Take care. Prophylaxis. Prophylaxis. 3. Thank you. Yeah, it was good talking with you. Okay. Okay, and that's another land. So now we just need to take out 2 stuff. 2 things. Definitely want to keep in Spawn Gang Commander. Seems really good. And Unfathomable Truths also seems good. I don't know if we need it considering our card draw is already as good as it is, though. This is tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Unfathomable Truths and actually maybe take out. Let's see. Maybe take out the Bug. Although giving things Menace is pretty good. Giving things Menace is pretty good. And the energy is appreciated. I'll take out 1 Shapeshifter. Definitely don't need a Plains, because we got none of that here. We got some double red stuff. Okay, and that taps for blue. That taps for blue. Okay, I'm feeling this. Definitely feeling this. If these cycle, then we can assume the curve goes somewhat like this. Alright. Got blue-red control deck. Got our unstable amulets. Let's see if we can go 3-0 again. Alrighty. I gotta move this green screen over a bit. Okay, still looking for an opponent. It's taken its sweet time. Alright, we got a game. Let's go. Let's see if this deck actually ends up being good. Because I feel like Unstable Amulet is pretty solid, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. That is not enough lands. Definitely going to ship this one. Like, we got Ether Spike and all that good stuff, but definitely can't justify keeping a one land hand without any cantrips. This is a lot better. Gonna put one of these mountains back, and we'll get this started. Probably gonna lead with Unstable Amulet and go from there. And Fledgling Dragon's pretty good. Okay, there's Brood Scale. No point in really holding up counter magic here, because if we do, then they just adapt. Yep, just gonna adapt here. Then we get hit for 3, which isn't fun, but it's not the end of the world. Got no lifelink, though. Life gain, though. Wait on this amulet. We can counterspell them for 4 mana if they want to tap out and play a thing here. Which I really hope they do. Nope, they're just passing the turn. Okay. So I think what we do here is we just Fanged Flames that nerd. Hopefully it doesn't die. I mean, hopefully it does die. Okay, it's exiled. We'll just hold up our mana. Play your bomb. Let's counter that unless they pay 3. Definitely don't want them drawing cards. Hmm. No real point in casting Demon Inferior here. We'll just wait. Ideally, we get some more energy so that we can do stuff with the Unstable Amulet. Oh, there's Fanged Flames. Hopefully they don't play something big and scary here. Okay, we can just put that on top with Demon Inferior. And we can do that for 2 if we cycle the Lurker. Or we just play this bad boy. Okay, it's got haste and trample. That's scary, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, they play the axe. We go to 2. Am I dead? No, I'm at 2. You got Ghostfire Slice in your deck? Okay, they kill that. Sure. Hmm. Okay, we go to 2 here. We get another spawn token. We basically have to block it, though, is the thing. Which is sad. But it's not the end of the world. It looks like they don't have anything else. Nope. Nope. They got a biggin. They got a biggin. Okay. We got Layla, which is cool. But they can just equip the Eldrazi spawn token with this axe. We're still kind of on the back foot. Yeah. Okay, definitely gonna attack here. Okay, we can play the mountain. That's cool. Definitely playing this as a defender. I don't want them just kill spelling this. Okay, they play that again. Okay. And they thin their deck. This is all fine. So we're gonna tap with Unstable Amulet. Gonna do that. Tap all creatures your opponent controls, then you may pay X. Then choose X creatures, tap this way, put a stun counter on each of them. Yeah, I think we do that. I think we put the stun counter there. Let's attack with Layla. We get another blocker, which is really good. Now we just gotta hope they don't have a burn spell. If they don't have a burn spell, I'm pretty sure we can win here. Because even if they have a way to give a dude haste, I don't think it'll matter. Okay, they sack. Okay, this is the dude that, like, gains them life, right? Yep. Okay. That is really sad and annoying, honestly. But it's not the end of the world. Just do one of these. We got another unstable amulet. Cast that. Tap that. What did we exile? Okay, we did Unfathomable Truths. Okay, they take 2 there. We get Scion. It doesn't have Trample, which is good. Swing with Layla. Hit him to 9. We didn't have enough energy to win. We needed 1 more energy to win there. And we got the defender. We got the defender. They need to draw something to kill us this turn. Layla doing an insane amount of work there. They gained so much life and it didn't matter. Okay, feeling it. Really feeling it. Feel like the axe would have been horrible in that matchup. But Unstable Amulet doing some serious overtime. Definitely keeping this. Very lucky they didn't have a burn spell. Because I know there's burn spells in this format. Okay. We'll play Tempest Harvester, gain some energy. If they play something annoying, we can deem inferior. If that heralds the end. Okay. That's fine. Like, I'm not actually super worried about that. In fact, we might not even, ooh, that's scary. Yeah, we might just Drown Yard Lurker cycle into Ral in the Implicit Maze next turn. That's something that I could see. Yeah, I think that's the play, honestly. We'll wait for them to overextend. We'll cycle this. We'll play Ral in the Implicit Maze. Kill their dudes. If they want to play a big dude, now's the turn to do it, but they're probably afraid of counter magic, right? Because they saw that we had counter magic last game. This is when you attack. Yep. Okay, cool. Now the chance of them playing something big and scary is a lot less. Okay, they're just doing that. Okay, I'm still gonna go Ral in the implicit maze to board wipe them, or attempt to board wipe them. They could have something that stops it. But in green, like just green, probably not. Okay, that's clean. That's so clean. Now we should be able to race them pretty easy. Let's see. I'm gonna exile. Okay, it doesn't matter. We did the thing. They were afraid of counter magic, and we took advantage of that. Because I guarantee they could have just, like, played a big dude, and that would have been it. But they did not. Definitely keeping this. Question is, do we want to play the suppression ray tapped? I don't think we do. I think that card's going to absolutely win us the game. Fanatic of Ronus. No. That card's so good. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Unstable Amulet until I play Layla. Okay, currently Fanatic of Ronus only taps for... Okay. That's rough. May exert it if it attacks. If you do, target creature gets +X until the end of turn, where X is the number of counters on permanents you control. I think I'm fine taking the trade here. If they want to. Because they know she's gonna snowball. Okay, wow, they just... They don't do anything. Okay. That's fine. She's gonna take over the game. Maybe they have a kill spell. It's possible. If we don't discard Demon Inferior, we can theoretically Demon Inferior for one next turn if we play this Rush of Inspiration. Yeah, they let Layla live. I would have traded there. They don't turn Layla into a 3/3. Why? What is the logic here? Cast Rush of Inspiration. Well, first I should play my island. Cast Rush of Inspiration. Hopefully we don't discard the Demon Inferior. We don't. Put the tamer on top of the library. Or the bottom. Oh, that doesn't get rid of the elk. Well, that's annoying. That's really bad for us, actually. Oh, I forgot it was a bestow cost. Okay. That's rough. That's actually so rough. Okay, well, maybe we can, like, kill the Fanatic of Ronus and stuff. Okay, they're reinforcing it. Let's try this again. Okay, and we wait. Okay, they don't have Delirium. They do now have white mana, though. I don't know if that's cause for alarm. I think now that I have Ral in the Implicit Maze, I'm going to swing with Layla. And if they want to do the board wipe, they can. Yep, this is fine. Feel like we're pretty far ahead now. We got some incredibly juicy things that we can draw. Granted, they probably do as well, but exiling that Fanatic of Ronus was very helpful. Okay, Annoyed Altasar. Hydro Trainer. Got it. That is very good for them. That is quite good. Okay, let's play the land. Let's play Drownyard Lurker. This Ether Spike's probably not doing anything. Ideally, they just don't have anything to play. Like, their attacks here aren't good. They don't have Delirium. We need a spell to actually cast here. Fathomable Truths will do. Because now we can go... We'll hold down this. We'll cast that. We'll pay no energy. Yes, I will pay 0. And then we draw some cards, which is really good. And now we get to discharge if we so desire. Where'd our energy go? Did we just not get any energy from that? I guess we didn't. Okay. It's really weird we didn't get any energy from that. Did I read this wrong? Hmm. Okay. Okay, we get 2 energy here. So now there's nothing stopping us from casting Suppression Ray. I'm not gonna do that. I will attack with the Spell Gorger, weird though. Okay. And now we got Suppression Ray to tap down their team next turn. And ideally just win from there. That's juicy. Okay, so we cast this, choose target player. Tap down all their dudes. I will pay an energy, make sure Annoyed Altasaur doesn't come back. And then might as well play Siege Gang. Spawn Gang Commander. Oh, I guess we could have just won there. Oh wait, we can still win. Because now I just swing all out. And then I can use Spawn Gang Commander. Okay. They're gonna make this hard for me. Yeah. They're gonna make it difficult for me. There we go. Yeah, control deck is working out pretty well, honestly. That Cryptic Command spell is very good. Just tap your team down, win the game. Definitely keeping this. This time I think I will just play it as a land, though. Play Orderly Plaza. And that I think we just kill. Really liking this format so far. Oh, it's 6. That is some scary stuff. Definitely gonna put 6 back on top of the library. That seems like something that I would have loved to kill with the fire spell. Okay. Definitely gonna play that. I'm gonna try and flash in the Electrozoa to kill the Eldrazi Repurposer. Gonna get a mountain here. Flash in this guy. See if we can block. Because they're probably just playing 6 this turn. Can't imagine why they won it. Okay, they play 6. And we play Spawn Gang Commander, which I don't think is going to do much against 6, but it is what it is. We gotta find removal. And there is a chance we just get the big Eldrazi lobster, or whatever it's called, and that'll help us. Wither and Bloom. Okay. So they're gonna do that, mill 3 cards, put a land back, and then probably get back Fanatic of Ronus. Yeah, this is not looking good. We need something very good here. Because now they can retrace, discard a land, play Eldrazi Repurposer, and the card advantage just isn't gonna stop. Or they don't retrace anything, which would be very strange. Oh, they're just gonna Eternalize. Okay. That still taps for a lot of mana. Now I definitely think I kill 6. And play the Dragon Whelp. Or Fledgling Dragon, rather. I actually think it's worth also playing the Tempest Harvester, just so we can get the extra energy. Okay, now they can tap this for 4 mana, which is very scary. They can basically play whatever it is they have in their hand. I don't know if it's going to be enough to race our dragon, though. Okay, 4 mana. They're going to Grave Dig, get back. Can they do both? They can. They can entwine. That's scary. Okay. Do they have a way to kill the dragon, though? That's what I'm concerned about. Because as scary as the card advantage from 6 is, if they don't have a way to actually kill the dragon, I'm pretty sure we can just race. Especially with the fire breathing. Let's draw a card and discard a card. Discard Tempest Harvester. Put 6 on top. And fire breathe. Yeah, because does this have reach? It doesn't. Fledgling Dragon, it'll grow. Yeah, now we're looking really good. Because they're going to die in 3 hits to that. And we can kind of keep the cards flowing. Yeah, they don't have anything to kill this. They don't have the means to race us. Target creature gets +X/+X, but doesn't have trample. Block there. Okay, let's see what's cooking. Now we just cast this. Get a Scion. They don't have good attacks anymore. And now we just need to connect with the dragon one more time. Does this get trample? Target creature. Nope. Yeah, they still don't have trample. Yep. And that's it. Blue-red control deck going super well. I think after this draft, I'm packing it in for the night. Definitely keeping this. We don't have any red sources, but Tempest Harvester should draw us into some. Never mind, there's a red source. Just like we drew it up. Oh, we should probably update our record. There we go. Okay, let's go Tempest Harvester. Get some energy. We can start doing unstable amulet things in the future. Right now, I feel like it's best for us to get a creature out. Ooh, it's 6 again. Okay. Let's put 6 on top. Don't want to deal with her right now. Feeling very good about this deck. I think the Boros deck was still better, but I think we're doing excellent with this. Okay, mutual sacrifice. Okay. That card's very good, Zach. Oh shit. Okay, does it use Guide of Souls? That goes infinite. Yeah, yeah. Guide of Souls in Greenbelt. You're gonna love that card. Okay, that's very bad for us. I'm not gonna pay any energy there. I'm just gonna unstable amulet, try and find a way to kill 6. Layla's pretty good. What's less good is us exiling one of our only ways to actually kill this. That's a little less good. And now they got kind of a hard lock with a Cursed Marauder. That's really sad. They don't get any of their lands back, though, which is good. They just milled 3 non-lands. They're probably retracing regardless. Yeah. Okay, we'll play the island. Play Spawn Gang, who will hopefully be able to kill 6 next turn. I'm so happy. My friend Zach, who's like not into Modern at all, he loves Alurin so much that he might actually build the Primal Prayers deck. It's Guide of Souls, Zach. You're welcome. Wow, they still didn't get a land there. That's honestly so lucky for us. Ether Spike. That's not gonna do anything. Um, do I play Ral in the Implicit Maze here? I think I do. I want to keep up Ether Spike mana, though, to counter their 5 drops. Man, they still haven't hit any lands. That's so funny. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. Okay, cast a spell. Let me convert my Ether Spike. Pay an extra mana. Okay, we should be able to draw something to deal with this 6 now. Between Ral and the Implicit Maze and Unstable Amulet, we should be a-okay. Pay an extra mana, opponent. You know you want to. Nope, they just counter it. Okay. Expanding Ooze. That is fine. Okay, we're gonna exile this island. Gonna cast... Fathomable Truths. Still don't have anything really good to do here. Let's cast something off of Unstable Amulets. Nope. Cool. Things are not looking good for us, honestly. This 6 is becoming an issue. And they got lots of good stuff that they can get back here. That's the thing. Whenever attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target modified creature you control. Yeah. We're going to take a lot of damage here. Are they adapting? Okay, let's get rid of Seething Landscape. We have to sacrifice this. Now they're going to attack. They're going to mill. They mill no lands. Okay, love to see it. Okay, they adapt there. Take some damage. Little scared. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so we get a Spellgorger, weird token. Do I tap this? I don't think I do. Because I can get more energy. I cast this here. Make a spawn token. Get more energy. And now things are looking pretty good. Now we can just fly over. They don't really have good attacks anymore. And we got some chump blockers. We can always sack the Electrozoa. If they want to get something back, they have to get it back with 6. We can chump block the Expanding Ooze with the spawn tokens. We're looking really good here. If they have a way to kill Drownyard Lurker, we could be in some trouble. But I feel like we're gonna be okay. Still, five is a relatively low life total, but they're at 8. They're not exactly doing hot either. Got tons of blockers with these spawn tokens. If they had a way to give like their things flying, that would definitely be scary, because we currently have nothing to deal with flyers except our one Electrozoa that we've already attacked with. Okay, what are you doing, opponent? Okay. Gain back a card with Evolution Witness. Okay, what are you getting back? They get back a land? Sure. All your attacks are still bad, though. Okay, so we pay an energy here. Exile 6. Triggers Unstable Amulet. They have a land in their hand, which is nothing to be concerned with. Then we put this back in their hand. Triggers the Spell Gorger. They don't have good blocks. We attack like this. Give this Menace. Yep. Just like we drew it up. Absolutely wild game, opponent. Crazy. Unstable Amulet continues to prove to be an incredible Magic card. Definitely keeping that. Okay. Question is, do we want to play Suppression Ray tapped? With that, I don't think so. Suppression Ray will win us the game when we play it. Okay, definitely killing this. Pay 1 mana, or 1 energy rather. And now we get to draw 2 cards off of Unstable Amulet. Cha-ching. They play 6, we could be in trouble, but... Did they hit a land? They're not really playing like they're hitting a land. Nope, there we go. Okay, there's 6. Definitely gonna... Yep. Definitely gonna do that. They take a damage here. Now, I do think if they... I do think if they want to attack that we trade. Okay. Nope. Not spending any energy on that. Okay, now they get a land back. Now they can start retracing. This is kind of what they wanted to do last game. Let's turn off auto yields. Okay, there's the ooze. Okay, another unstable amulet. Not quite what we want. Don't really see us winning this game. I don't really see it. Yeah, they're gonna adapt there. Then they can put a counter on that. Yep, and there's no coming back from that. They tempoed us out really hard. They had 6 on turn 3. Beautiful card advantage engine. Just no way we're getting out of that. This I will keep. Without the island, definitely not. With the island, it's beautiful, honestly. Opponent mulligans to 6. There's not much I'm afraid of them doing on turn 2. I'm more afraid of them just playing 6 on turn 3. So I think I'm going to slam Tempest Harvester here. and just hold up Ether Spike. Mm-hmm. So we trade there. I still get some energy, which will help. I need to hit a land, though. There we go. Love to see it. They go forest here into 6. I'm just going to target it within Fanged Flames. Fanged Flames. That way it's exiled forever. And let's counter that. Okay, we can play Ral in the Implicit Maze next turn. Which I really hope they just play a 2-drop. That would be an absurd amount of value. No 2-drop, which is sad. That's fine. Just kill that, pass the turn. Definitely don't want them untapping with that, because then they will just absolutely walk away with the game. Okay, there's a living weapon. That we can sweep away with Ral in the Implicit Maze. And they're probably taking this turn off to untap their, well, crack their lands, I should say. Okay, we'll go play this, kill the germ token, deal 2 damage to them. We'll see what's happening next turn. We got 3 energy in the tank, which is not nothing. But I still don't know exactly what their top end looks like. So I'm a bit afraid. Okay, there's 6. How much does it cost to equip the Dross Claw? Okay, are you shocking that in? They are. Yep, that way they can equip there. We're still gonna deem inferior. Gonna discard Tempest Harvester. Deem inferior 6. Do not want to deal with her right now. Evolution Witness. Are they gonna adapt? Okay, we get a Spell Gorger, weird. I'm gonna wait for them to adapt here, and then I'm gonna discharge. Technically, no counters were put on it, so they don't get anything back. And then we can deem inferior 6 again, and hit for 4. Yep. And they gotta find a way to deal with this Spell Gorger, weird. Now, depending on what they top deck, we could still be in trouble here. Okay, there's Evolution Witness. Getting back something. Probably gain back the ooze. Nope, gain back another evolution witness. That's fine. We just need something good here. Electrozoa is very good. Now we do this. And they have to play 6 here. They have to. Now they play another evolution witness. Sure. They get back thing that makes us sack stuff. Sure. Okay, if we draw a removal spell, we win. We don't have a removal spell, but we have a bomb. Opponent says GG's. That is, wow. We are 6-0 in the draft format. And now for the moment you guys are all waiting for. Let's open these packs. We got 10 packs. Actually, nobody's here, right? Nobody's actually here. I could just sell them. That way I can, like, absolutely get the rows and stuff. I think that's probably wise. Because currently we're missing... We're missing one unstable amulet and the rows. Yeah, like... We got the galvanic discharges. I'm probably just gonna sell them. No one's here anyway. But yeah, next time you guys see me, ideally, we should have some cards for Blue Red Tempo, Ruby Storm, and Burn. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.